So welcome back guys to our YouTube channel Being Business, and today we will be studying maths. So this is the second video for the maths, and today we will be doing the trigonometry of the ISC and both CBSE class 11th, and we will be doing the first exercise of trigonometry, in which we will be solving all the examples that are actually more difficult than the exercise of this book. We will be following this book, ML Agarwal. It contains all type of questions and all type of difficult questions, and to solve only the examples is best. So we will be solving the examples. So let me start. So first of all, let me tell you that in the first exercise there are total 19 examples. So we will be solving one by one all the examples. And one more thing I want to tell you, that this video might be long, so to make it short I am dividing the solving of these all examples into two parts. So I will be uploading the two videos of this, two parts of this. In one part I will solve almost 10 to 11 questions, and in the other part I will solve the remaining questions. So let's start. So our first question is draw diagrams for the following angles in which quadrant do they lie. So this is a very simple question, and the first part is to find the angle 135 degree. So this is very simple. So I am writing here question example. First of all, question 1, answer 1, and 135 degree is the question. So here we will draw first the graph, first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. If you are not able to understand this, please please watch our first video of mathematics, where I have told you about all these things. And also please do not forget to follow us on our Instagram handle Being Business 2021. We are always regular both on our Instagram and on YouTube. So we have asked 135 degree. So it is 90. So it will cover this full thing. First of all. And what is the remaining? The remaining is 45. So it may be here. So we just presume that it will become here. It will come here. So we will draw a line here like this, and this full angle will be 135 degree. So if we check the answer in the book, the answer is 135 degree, and the diagram is here. It is just the same as I have drawn. The second question is minus 740. So here I want to tell you one thing, that we have studied that in physics in 10th class, that the clockwise is always negative and the anti-clockwise is positive. So here when we move like this is anti-clockwise. When we move like this, so it is positive. But if the question is asked minus 740, so we will move clockwise. And how is clockwise? Clockwise is like this, from here to here. So here we will start with the fourth quadrant, because we have to now move with. We will start from here. We will not say fourth quadrant, but we will start from 0 only, but from here. So because we have to move clockwise, as you know, it is argent negative. So this also becomes very easy. So see, 90 plus 90, just a second, 90 plus 90, 180, 270, 360, 450, 540, 630, 700, and now 40 is remaining. So 40 will come here. So here now 740. Okay. So first of all, so here 40 will come. So we will write this full as 740 degrees. See, 90, 90, 90, 90, this 90. So we will count that first of all like this. Just a second. 90 into 80, it is 720. So till here it will become 720, and this is the presumed angle 20, not 40, it is 20. It was my fault. So first of all, like if we move like 90, that is 180, 270, 360, 450, 540, 630, 630, 720, and here 740. We presume that it is angle 20, so it will come in the fourth quadrant. So the first question also, it will come in the fourth quadrant, and the diagram we have drawn, we have to draw it anti-clockwise, and here we have to draw it anti-clockwise, and it comes in the second quadrant. So this was as simple. This was very simple, and you can see their answer is also the first of all the diagram is also the same. It is coming in the fourth quadrant here. It is coming in the first quadrant here. So we can see that our answer is correct. Now we are moving towards the second question. First question is done. Now we are moving towards the second question. The second question is convert the following into radian measures. So this is very simple. First of all, we are given 25-degree angle. So as I told you that if we have to convert an angle into degree, a degree angle into radian, then we have to just multiply pi by 80. So we will first of all cut this. So it will go by 5. So our answer will be 5 pi 36 radians. In the book also the answer is same, you can check. In the book also it is as it is, you can check. Now see, the next question is quite interesting. Here we have given degrees, here we have given minutes, and if we see in the third part, we have given degrees also, minutes also, seconds also. So we have to convert this in this question we have to convert this minute into degrees first of all. So we will divide it by 60, okay, and then we will solve ahead. So let's start. This was the first subpart. Now we will do the second subpart. So see, it is very easy. I am giving you all the solutions and how they have done in the book. So second question is, so I am presuming that we will be able to do 10 questions in this, or maybe less than 10. It can be 9 also, because see, these are new questions, so you need more explanation. So here we will write first of all like this. A minus sign we will make it out of the bracket, and as we have to convert the minutes into degrees, we will divide it by 60, and now this whole becomes in degrees, and this will become like this, 47 plus 1 upon 2 degrees. So finally it will become 95 upon 2 degrees in negative, and now we will convert it into radians as the question says. So we will multiply it by 18, and here minus is coming. So now we are cutting first 45, 90, 36. So the answer will come like 19 upon 72 radians in minus. So this is the answer, and you can check it also in the book. Also do the same answer. So you can check it here. The answer is this. This is the answer. And now we are moving to the third subpart. The third subpart says that we have now 5 degrees, 37 minutes and 30 seconds. So first of all, we will convert here the seconds into minutes. That we will convert both the minutes into degrees, and then we will solve it. So it's also very simple. So first of all, here I am doing the third subpart. Here I have moved. Yes, you are able to see. Okay. So here the third question says 5 degree, 37 minutes, 30 seconds. So first of all, we separate this 5 degree, because first of all we have to convert this into total degrees. So we will just, after separating this, we will write here like this, 37th 30 by 60. So this seconds will convert into minutes, and now we will write here minutes. So we'll solve it further. So after solving it further, first of all we'll cut this 1 by 2. So it becomes 37 1 by 2. That is, it is 60. Sorry, not 65. It's 75 by 2. It's just that here it will come 1, here it will come 2. It's 1 by 2. I will take the 2 as LCM, then multiply the 2 by 37, that is 74, then 74 plus 1 is 75 by 2, and now this is in not in degrees, in minutes. To convert it into degrees, we have to again divide it by, what is, okay, we have to again divide it by what, by 60. Now it becomes in degrees. We'll cut it off. So it becomes 5 by 8 degrees. So then we'll simply solve it. The answer will come 45 by 8 degrees, and it will come like this if we simply again take the LCM. And now we have to convert it into what? Into radians. So we do like this. Now it is very easy for you to solve. It will go by 9 times if we divide it by 5, and it will go by 36, 1 and 4. So the answer is, final answer is pi by 32 radians. So it's just that we have to first of all convert the seconds into minutes by dividing it by 60. Then we have to convert the minute into second by 60 to convert into degrees, and then we have to multiply it by pi by 180. So to give we can get the answer in degree radians. So you can check, the answer is pi by 32 only. So now we have to do just the opposite of it. Now we have to convert the following radian measures into degree measures. Okay. So yes, here our question is 11 by 16, and we have to convert this radian into degrees. So first of all, this is in radians, so we can write here radians. And now for converting it into degrees, we will just multiply it by 185. That is just the opposite. I have told you these things in the first video. We will just multiply it by pi. Then we'll cut. Okay. So this is, and also there's something given in the question which I forgot to tell you, that here it is written we can use the value of pi as 22, that is 22 by 7. So here we can use it now also. I hope that you are able to see this. So here we multiply, and then we multiply like this, 22 by 7. So I should have come here, but then I have this 7 I have sent it here. So okay, you should know this. So I'm putting it here for this now, and then we will see that what is cutting. So by this we will know that this will go by 2, and now nothing is going. So we have 47 into 5, 47 into 7 by 8. So this is our by 8, 45 into 7. So if we multiply 45 into 7, we will get 305 by 8. So now this is the answer. Sorry, 315 So this is in degrees. So see, now if we further want, we can leave it here also. But first of all, you have to see that how much marks question is, because if it is a 4 marks, then you have to solve this also. So to solve this, we will divide it by 315 by 8. So it will come like 3, and that is 7, then 75, this is 9, 72, 30.3. Okay, first of all, you leave it here only. Don't divide the remainder, so leave it here. So you have seen that it is coming like this, 39 degrees. This is the full degrees, and the left one is minutes. So it is divided by 3 by 8. Or you can also write like this also. You write it like this also. So now we will separate it that I was doing earlier. So here it will now multiply by 60. See, when we have to convert the degrees, first of all, when we have to convert minutes into degrees, we will divide it by 60. And when we have to convert the degrees into minutes, when we have to convert the degrees into minutes, then we will multiply it by 60. So for example, here it will go by, so now we have 39 plus 45. So here now we have left with 45 by 2. this is in minutes. So if we divide fully to 49 by 2, it will come like 22, it will go 4, and the remainder is what? The remainder is 1 by 2. And here we can solve it like this, 22 minutes. Okay, and we'll divide this we multiply 1 by 2 with 60, so it can convert it into seconds. It will convert it into seconds. Okay, so now our full answer will be 39 degrees 22 minutes and 30 seconds. This is the answer. You can check it in the book, it is correct. See, now it's taking a huge time, so I am leaving these two because they are simple. Here you just see, first of all, here it is same as this, and I am explaining this term from the book only. I am explaining it from the book only, and it is like this, that we have to convert this, which is in radians, into degrees. So we will just multiply it by 180 by pi. Pi will cut from pi, it will go by 30, then we will be left with 210 degrees. So it was very simple. And similarly we will solve here. Here there is one mistake. In this question earlier it was given, you can see, -4, but here it is given just 4. So it's a mistake. So here we have to correct the solution by adding minus to it. So now we are moving forward to the fifth question. Sorry, fourth question, not fifth, fourth. So the question says, express the radians, the fourth angle of a quadrilateral which has the other three angles, this, this and this. So here are three angles given of a quadrilateral, and we have to find the fourth angle. So the condition is the fourth angle should be in radians. So it's a very simple question. We have to just, first of all, I will explain it to you by a diagram. See, first of all, if we make a rectangle, for example, and it has, okay, no, you will better understand it by a trapezium. So we'll draw a trapezium here, and there are three angles already given. Three angles are already given is 46 degree, 30 minutes and 10 seconds, not 100, 10 seconds. And here it is given 75 degrees, 44 minutes, 45 seconds, and here it is given 123 degrees, 9 minutes and 35 seconds. So these are the three angles when we have to find the fourth quadrant. But one thing we know, that the total sum of the angles is 360 degree. This thing we know. So what we will do, we will add these all and then we will minus by 360, due to which we will get our answer of the fourth angle. So we have to find the fourth angle here. First angle is given, second is given, third is given. So we'll just add it. So we'll start by adding. First angle I have written here 30 and 10 seconds. Second I have written here, and the third. So by the adding is very simple. You all know, I know. So we'll just add. So see, here it will come how many seconds? It will come 55. It is 90 seconds, and we know that 90 seconds is equals to 1.5 minutes. So we will add here 30 seconds, and this 1 minute will come here. So we will now add 31, 71, 75, 84 minutes. So 84 minutes, we can write it like this: 24 minutes, and that's 60. That is equals to 1 degree. 60 minutes equals to 1 degree. We will move it here, and now we will add. So 47 and 52 and 122, 222, 222, 242, 245. Here it will come 245 degrees. So it was very simple. It's a basic, I know, 11th class students all know this. And now we'll just minus these by this, by this to the total sum. So here how we will minus it, I am showing it to you here. 360 degrees, we have 00 minutes, 00 seconds, and here it is 245 degrees, 24 minutes and 30 seconds. So I will actually take, first of all, here 259 will go, and here 60 will come, but I know here also, so it will become 59, and here 60 will come. So now we will subtract 30 seconds. It will come here, it will come 35 minutes, and here it will come 14 degrees. So this is our fourth angle. I had made it so simple for you. Fourth angle. So let us check the answer. Sorry, there's a mistake in this. It will be 359, not 259, 359. It was 360. 1 degree is just left, so it will come here 114. So let's check the answer. I think our answer is correct. It is here coming 114, 35 minutes, 30 seconds. Here also the answer is same. So the fourth angle we can write here it as 114 degrees, 35 minutes, 30 seconds. So you can solve these questions simply, though I am solving all the questions for you. See, in this video I think I will do now only 2 more questions. In the next video we will cover the rest. So here now the next question is, find the angle in radian. So first of all we have to find in radians only, through which a pendulum swings if its length is 75 centimeter. So by this we can think that the 75 centimeter is our radius, and the tip describes an arc of length 21 centimeter. So first of all I told you the formula in the first video of theta is equals to S upon R. S represents arc, R represents radius. So both the values are given. What are we waiting for? And first of all, see, I have forgotten first of all that in this question we have to find the answer in radians, and we have given the answer in degrees. That is, we have left the answer here. That was my mistake. But your homework is now to convert this into radians, as I have in the earlier question only. In this question only I have told you about this, how to convert degrees into radians. So we are moving forward to the 5th question. Here I will tell you that how to convert them. Okay, so here I will tell you. So here first of all we are given 2 things, and these 2 things are enough for us to find the theta angle. So the 2 things here are, first of all, length is 75 centimeter. So and then the arc is 21 centimeter, and the theta formula is, just a second, theta formula is S upon R. So here R is same to as L, and 21 upon 75, it will go by 3. So the answer is 7 upon 25. So this answer, first of all it was given that we have to find in radians, and the answer we have found is in radians only, because see, in radians first of all the degree is what, like, now if we have to find the degree, then we will multiply it by like this. If we have to find in degrees, then we will multiply it like this. Okay, so this is the answer, 736, 5 into pi, but it will come in pi. So in most of the questions the value of pi would be given. So for example, the value of pi is, we use it as 22 into 7, then 22 into 7, then we are cutting all these things, we can find the value of in degrees. So what we were asked in radians, so here our answer is, we have to just solve it, and then your answer will come in degrees, but we have to find in radians, so our answer is this one. So now we are moving forward to the 6th question. So let's see what the sixth question states. See, this will become a long video. I told you only. So this is the last question of the video, but the rest of the questions, the rest of the remaining 13 questions, I will send it by today only. Okay. So let's do the sixth question. So here the question says, find the radius of the circle in which a central angle of 60 degree intercepts an arc of 37.4 centimeter length. So here we are given the theta angle, that is 60 degree, and we have given the arc, that is 37.4. that is we have to find the radius, and it is also saying the question that find the radius, and also it is stated that we have to use the value of pi as 22/7. It is given here, it is already given. So first of all, what is given to us like that? So the two things that are given to us are, just a second, the two things are given to us is theta and s. Theta is equals to 60 degree, let me check this, and the arc is equals to 37.4 centimeter. So here, first of all, we will convert this theta into what? Into radians. So we will multiply it by pi by 180. So it will be like this: pi by 30. Pi by 30. Okay, this was my mistake. Pi by 3. 60 16 to 3 is 30, 180, not 16 to 30. It will become 1800. So this is OC. I am writing here again 30. So let me cut this hole. I am solving it here. 60 into pi 180. 0 will cut by 0. 3 is equals to pi by 3. So now we have converted this theta angle into pi by 3 in radians. So from this we can see that the 60 degree angle in degrees is pi by 3 in radians. And now we have to find r. So first of all, we know theta is equals to s upon r. So r is equals to s upon theta. So what is the value of s? The value of s is 37.4, and theta is pi by 3. So and we have to use pi 22/7. So here we will solve it like this: into 22. 3 will go here. 22/7 into 3. So first of all, it is given like this. Now we will solve it further. 37.4, 22 into 7 into 3 into 10. So this is our solution. So let me see if it is going by 11 or not. It is going by 11, so we will do like this: 17, and now we will multiply all the things. So 17 into 7 into 3 upon 10. So remember, 17 into 7 into 3 upon 10. So 17 into 7 into 3 is first of all 21 upon 10. Then we multiply 721 and it will come like this: 357. So the answer will be 35.7 centimeter. This is the radius. So let me check if the answer is correct or wrong. I think it would be correct. 35.7 is given. It is correct. So please share and subscribe to our channel, and also please follow us on Instagram handle beingbusiness2021. So thank you.